Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome to our Saturday stream. How y'all doing? My name is rbPlays. Guten Tag. Herr Ekerb. Guten Tag. Not Guten Log. That's something completely different. How's everybody doing today? Hope y'all are well. We'll give it a couple more minutes for people to filter in. I'm not like one of them big streamers where everybody's all just right there when I go live. People that trickle in. I want to cover something real quick that we have to talk about. Oh, let me just tell you. This week was a glorious week. Monday was a holiday. It's a federal holiday. It's President's Day. So I didn't have to go to work because my team is responsible for training for mechanical department craft employees. And mechanical department craft employees are union. They're under an agreement. And President's Day is a paid holiday. So you get 8 hours of straight pay, 8 hours of straight time pay, just because it's a holiday, right? But if you come to work that day, then you also get paid, in addition to the 8 hours of holiday pay, you get paid 8 hours at time and a half. So essentially, if you work on any of the 11 federal holidays, you're going to get double time and a half for working, right? You're going to get 8 hours of straight pay plus 8 hours of time and a half, double time and a half, right? Well, because of that, and because we're a training facility, we're not going to pay somebody double time and a half, $60 an hour, to sit in a chair all day. I'm salary, so I get paid the same no matter what. But the craft employees, they get paid well for holidays. So we don't run classes that day. And since we're not running classes, we don't have to be at the office. So Monday was a holiday. I didn't have to work at all. I went in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday, I had to go up to our Atlanta shop and look over some fall protection for them. So that wasted all of that day. Wednesday and Thursday, Wednesday was a full day in the office. It was fine. Thursday, the youngest hasn't been feeling well, and we were going to try and get him into the doctor. Couldn't get him into the doctor, but I at least wanted to get him a COVID test. So I was just going to leave early on Thursday, but it ended up that as I was getting ready to walk out the door, one of my other coworkers said, "Hey, hang on a second. I'm going to try something." I said, "What's that?" He said, "Well, hang on a second." Well, what he did was he went up to the director's office and said, "Hey, the whole team is here. We don't have any classes. We should do a company meeting." And we went to our favorite restaurant, which is just south of here. It's a family dining restaurant. It's a family dining restaurant, and all of the tables are round Lazy Susans. They'll hold 8 or 10 people, but they set all the food in the middle. It's a buffet restaurant. They'll set all the food in the middle, and then the center of the table just spins around. You can grab the food that you want. No. Not Kraft as in cheese. not Kraft as in cheese, Diamond. Craft, C-R-A-F-T, electricians, machinists, laborers, freight car repairers. But anyway, this restaurant is a family dining place, and I am not exaggerating when I say that they make the best fried chicken that you will ever eat. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly the place I'm talking about, Darth. They make the best chicken that you will ever eat. And I know that's a bold claim, because they're like, "Oh, fried chicken. I've had really good fried chicken." This is the best fried chicken you will ever eat. So we got a company provided lunch out of it. Lady Cat knows what I'm talking about too. That place is bon appetit. Is bon. It's very, very bon. The best ever. See? And what's fun about the place is that their menu is super simple. It is they're open 4 days a week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Do not go on Sundays because you will not get in. It's that busy. Thursday is my favorite day to go because on Thursday they also have stewed tomatoes. I love stewed tomatoes. They are so good. And the way that they make these, they are chef's kiss, right? So we went to Buckner's, and it's fried chicken every day that they're open, and then each day there's a second meat. Yes, I have said that a million times myself, Darth. If you leave that place hungry, you did something very, very wrong. Anyway, one day they do like a country fried. It's not country fried steak. It's more of a what the heck is it on Thursdays? It's like a went almost every Sunday as a kid. Yeah. Mashed potatoes, green beans. Some days they have collards. Some days they have sauerkraut. Some days they have barbecue. Friday is barbecue. Saturday is meatloaf, turnips. Yeah. I mean, depending on what day you go, you're always going to get chicken. And then, I don't know if you know this or not, Lady Cat. I don't know if you know this or not. They don't do peach cobbler anymore. Now they do apple cobbler, which is really good too, but I'm kind of depressed. I'm kind of upset that they don't do the peach cobbler anymore. They used to give out little ice cream cups to go with your cobbler. They don't do that anymore either. Roast on Sundays. That's right. Roast on Sundays. But again, fried chicken every day. And it is the best fried chicken that you are ever going to see. So eat. So if you find yourself, I'm bummed now. I know it's crazy that they don't have peach cobbler anymore. I've been meaning to ask. I've been twice here recently, and I've been meaning to ask them why they stopped serving we didn't go at all during the pandemic. Something about eating at a family dining restaurant during a pandemic didn't seem quite right to me. It was well, and to be fair, the apple cobbler is really good too. Is really good. But yeah, it hadn't been in a while, and I've been a couple of times here in the last month or so. It's so good. But if you find yourself, for whatever reason, in the South Atlanta Metro, Jackson, Georgia, if you find yourself in Jackson, Georgia, or just on the outskirts of Jackson, Georgia, on a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, or Sunday, if you want to wait hours to get in, then you should go to Buckner's Family Restaurant, off of Interstate 75. It's at exit 201. Well, it's not at that exit, but that's the exit that you got to get off the interstate to get there. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh. All right. We got something serious to talk about. Not that food isn't serious. Food is probably the most serious thing in my existence, especially when it comes to that chicken down there at that place. Oh boy. Oh boy. We got to talk about some stuff. So we're going to talk about a couple of things here real quick. I'm not going to beat this horse to death, but we're going to have a conversation. Going to have a conversation. Last the South makes good fried chicken. Who would have guessed? Yeah. I mean, who would have guessed? I have, you know what? Here's the fun fact, Lady Cat. I've never been on a Saturday or a Sunday. I always go during the week. If we go, we usually go for lunch. And I've never been on a Saturday or a Sunday. It was absolutely a successful department meeting. Yes. 100%. We only had one member of our team that didn't go, and that's because he doesn't eat fried foods. He's on a pretty strict diet, and he was just as content just getting the rest of the day off, so he just went home. But yeah, it was so good. All right, so we got something we got to talk about. Last week on stream, we had a thing that got a little bit. We'll call it heated. We'll call it heated. And I don't want that. I don't want that stuff to happen on my streams, y'all. I want this to be a place where everybody can come, chill, hang out, watch me screw up playing games, ridicule me for it incessantly, and laugh at me. Right? That's what I want. I want this to be a place where everybody feels safe. I want this to be a place where everybody can just enjoy their time here. Last Saturday, we had an exchange that didn't promote those values. It could have been worse, certainly, but at the very same time, at the very least, there were some things that were said that were not taken in, they were not offered, they may not have been offered up in, nor were they taken in the spirit of fun and frivolity. So, effective immediately, I've updated the chat rules for Twitch and YouTube. These rules are non-negotiable. The updated rules are as follows. The mods are here to protect this channel and everyone in chat. Anyone that violates the Twitch terms of service or any of the rules that come hereafter will face the judgment of the mods, and their decisions are final. I trust them implicitly. Number 1, first rule, have fun. There's nothing serious about this stream. Have fun. Enjoy your time here. This is a PG-13 stream, so we're not going to talk about sexually explicit things. We're not going to talk about, we're not going to use harsh, crude language. Occasionally I will get animated, spirited, and I will let a few adult swear words. Oh man, I will let a few swear words fly. But for the most part, this is a PG-13 stream. So keep it age appropriate. Keep it family friendly-ish. Be kind to one another. We're not going to be talking about politics, religion, guns, or any other socially divisive topics. We're here to play games and enjoy learning them together. There are a lot of different opinions. I know that my opinions are probably, on some levels, are probably the same as many of yours, but on some other levels, maybe they are not. And when you start discussing socially divisive topics, that's when people get, at the very least, protective of themselves and their ideas. So we're not going to talk about that. We're also not going to have any nation bashing. We're not going to have any nation bashing. Every single nation out there, and this is the final thing that we're going to say about this. Every single nation out there is fucked up in some way. Mine is not excluded from that. The United States has problems. Great Britain has problems. Germany has problems. South Africa has problems. Brazil has problems. And that's a great point out. That's a great call out, Diamond. If you are feeling uncomfortable, reach out to a mod with your concerns and let them handle it. I can't keep my eyes on chat 100% of the time. You guys have to get my attention all the time. But the mods are there to keep an eye on chat. So if you have a problem, get a hold of a mod. Don't demand games. I'm going to play what I want to play. If you want to make a suggestion and you're in the Discord, there is a suggestions for RB channel. You can post them there. Don't spam. If you post the same thing more than twice trying to get my attention, the mods are going to handle you. We already touched on this, but don't curse excessively. The bots are finicky. And no self-promotion. I think those are reasonable expectations for a fun and civilized chat community. You guys are great. I love you all to pieces, and I want to keep it that way. If there are any questions about the mods, or if there are any questions for the mods, or any questions about the rules, let me know. Humans have problems. Internet has problems. Nothing and nobody is exactly. That's, as I get older, as Dracula Jr., as I get older, that is probably the thing that I recognize more and more every single day. Every single day. As I drive around the community that I live in, as I interact with people that I work with, as I interact with people at grocery stores and you name it, service providers, everybody's got their own little things. Everybody. And you don't know what those things are. So I'm a very firm believer. I am a firm believer in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. But even they have limits. Just because we have the freedom of speech doesn't mean that we can say whatever we want, whenever we want. The old adage is you can't yell fire in a crowded theater, right? You can, but when you do, you're going to create, at the very least, uneasiness. People are going, what? What? You're going to create an environment that could be very unsettling for someone. And you don't want to do that. I mean, maybe you do, but if you do, I don't want to know you. So in an effort to keep this place, our little corner of the internet, fun and civilized, that's my expectation. Those rules have been updated in the doobly-doo down below here on Twitch. I need to figure out how to post them on my YouTube channel. I might do it in the community tab. I have not posted them there because I don't have quote unquote rules for the stream on YouTube. YouTube stream is a fairly new endeavor. And honestly, I'm super excited though about the fact that our YouTube stream is getting more and more traction all the time. So to all of you that are watching on YouTube, I love you guys to death. We're all here to have fun and are able to accept one another. Thank you, Dracula Jr. Thank you. That being said, if you guys want to make fun of me for something stupid that I've done in a game, I can take it. If you guys want to banter back and forth about... Thanks, Deether. If you guys want to banter back and forth about the pros and cons of the newest graphics card out there, have at it. If you guys want to banter back and forth about the best way to do what I'm going to do on stream today, have at it. But don't pick at each other. Please don't pick at each other. And if somebody's starting to show signs of being made to feel uncomfortable, then stop. Just stop. And that's where we'll leave it. Cool? Cool. I want Buckners now. I've been working a lot on my workbench out in the shop. We're going to get into some gaming here. I don't have a lot of gaming content for today. There's something simple that I want to do, but it's going to take a few minutes to do it. But I do want to share what I've been working on in the wood shop. Those of you that are on my Discord saw that I probably saw that I posted a couple of pictures yesterday. Posted a couple of pictures yesterday of where the workbench is right now. So let's go over here. So this is SketchUp. I use SketchUp for most. So my favorite is the fried chicken and the stewed tomatoes. Those are so good. I could eat those all day long. So this is where the workbench is right now, with the exception, when I built it, I forgot to do it. I didn't put in this, or this yet. I need to put those in. I need to put those in today because while this tabletop is 3/4 inch MDF, if I don't support the center, it will start to sag. It will start to, be spongy, springy, and I don't want that. I want there to be some support in there. So I need to put those in. But other than that, that is how the workbench is right now. It's got a 3/4 inch MDF top. It's got this 1/2 inch bottom base sheeting right here, and it has this one end that is closed in also by a piece of 1/2 inch plywood. It also has these 4 casters that are locking casters so that I can lock it in place. And then it has my vise. The vise is I got that for my birthday from Mrs. RB. And that's where it's at right now. By the end of this weekend, I want to have these 4 supports. And then I want to do that. All right, Deether. Catch you later, buddy. I want to do that because I have these. Harbor Freight makes some very cool tote bins. They're stackable and such, but I want them to be independent, and I want to get this put in so that right now they're stored on top of a cabinet, storage cabinet that sits over in the corner of my workshop. Here, I'll show you. Open. Let's see. Shop floor plan. Do I want to save the changes? Sure. So here's the shop floor plan. Pay no attention to this, but this cabinet right over here, this is the bigger version of the workbench that I was going to use. I'm not going to use that one yet. But other than that, this is pretty much how the shop is right now. Bandsaw's there, planers there, dust collectors there, all that, right? Over here in the corner, you got this cabinet. This actually goes all the way to the floor. But you got this cabinet, and those totes are sitting on top of this cabinet. So they're a pain in the neck to get to. So I want to get those dividers put in and make it so that, yeah. So Diamond Anvil asked, for those of us that have been to Buckner's, what's your favorite Buckner's dish? I know of 2 people in chat that have eaten at Buckner's that have not shared what their favorite dish is. Anyway, so that's where we're at in the workshop. But that's not why we're here. You guys didn't come here to see that. You guys came here to see this. You guys came here to see me standing in a hole in a box. Yep. Let's go to sleep. I don't know how many days it's been. We may have phantoms now. Once again, I can't hear. Roast with gravy and mashed potatoes. Also like the... Personally, you like the round dishes? No, you guys shouldn't hear music. I can hear music, but you guys shouldn't hear music. But you guys can hear the game sounds, and I cannot. Unless, hold on a second. Okay, yeah, volume's turned all the way up. That's good. Hang on. This is kind of important. I kind of want to be able to hear the stupid game, you know? This was a problem last week too. Why? Why? Volume mixture. Volume mixture. Input device. Digital audio interface. OUB, OSB. Blah, 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 blah. Advanced properties. Yeah, that's supposed to monitor an output. Somebody play one. Somebody play an alert. Somebody play like the ads inbound or whatever. Nope, I can't hear that either.
Warning,
what the hell?
Ads inbound. Warning, ads inbound.
Okay. Why? Why can't I hear the things? Dracula Jr. started all the mods 10 as well, figuring out what to do next. Yes, I'm struggling right now. There's so many things to do, and I just... Anyway. Well, I mean, I can get by without game sounds. You guys can hear them. That's really all that's important. Because you guys can hear this, right? It says it's going through. Diamond? Yes, that's exactly why I switched. And now here we are. And honestly, I'm ready to go back. I know. You guys get really tired of me waffling back and forth. I'm ready to go back. Anyway, I built myself a little hole so that I can AFK and hide, and it's working fine. But today I want to take care of all of this, all of these ore chunks. I want to take care of those. Trying to get through Apothic Enchanting while also thinking of beginning with AE2. Refined Storage, sadly, is not a part of the pack. Yes, that's... Oh, I am also updated. I also... Nope. No. Yes, I updated the pack. So I am now on the newest version as of Wednesday. Whatever the newest version was as of Wednesday, I'm on that version. Hold on. Can I... 1.9.1. I'm on 1.9.1. So yes, no refined storage, which is I mean, it is what it is. We'll get through apply to energistics. Doesn't bother you if I change OSs, you'll just tease me if I do? Okay, that's fair. Anyway, I need to get this stuff set up. Use the compacting module for the chests to make ores. Well, we could do that. Or we could just create a bunch of these. There are simple compacting drawers. So you got your compacting drawers, but then you also have the simple compacting drawers. Compacting, right? You got these here, which will do 3 levels, right? And I use those for nuggets, ingots, and blocks, right? But also, they've got the dual level ones, and you can put in the ore chunks, and they will compact them down to... They will compact them down to ore blocks, right? So you'll get, if you put in iron chunks, you'll get iron ore. If you put in aluminum chunks, then you'll get aluminum ore. So I want to make a bunch of those, and they're super simple. And this will give me a way. This will give me a way to store the ore block so that if I ever need it for something else, I have it, right? Now, also, there is the compacting up. It'll okay now. Well, okay. Hold on a second. The compacting upgrade compacts items into their compressed variants, but it'll only work on 2x2 recipes, which these are 2x2 recipes. I could just do that. Man, now I don't know what I want to do. Dracula Jr., why would you do this to me? Why would you make this more complicated on me? Oh, this one will do 2x2 and 3x3. What's it take to make this? 4? Integrated dynamics is interesting as a storage or pipe system as it doesn't need power. Cool. Okay. So we need 4 pistons. We need an upgrade base. We need iron and we need redstone. Do I have any of those upgrade bases? Really wish I had sound. Sound would be great. Yeah, sound would be great. Do I have a... Yes, he does. He's got great ideas this morning. Do I have copper over here? I do not have copper. I need a copper. I need a place to store copper. Man, I'll tell you what. If I do just change this and put in this, then all of these ore chunks, yeah, all of these ore chunks, yeah, yep, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We need... Yep, I got some of those. Give me one of those. We need 4 pistons, which means we're going to need a bunch of wood. Wood. Somewhere around here I have wood. Where did I put all my spruce at? I moved a bunch of my spruce, or I turned this into a drawer, and now I don't remember where I put my spruce. I might have used it all. That's a possibility. So let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do 12. Wait, what? What did I do? If I do the chest thing, blacklist quartz, crystals, or whatever else you don't want to get messed up, like magma ball. Oh. So, yeah, what all do I have in here? This is just sifting gravel. So I'll only have the gravel byproducts. I'm not I haven't automated like nether, like soul sand or anything like that. It's just gravel. So I think everything in here, if I do craft it into a, and this one's only going to do the 2x2s. So like this is a 3x3, this is a 3x3. Flint should be a 3x3. So it should just take care of these ore chunks, right? What did I walk by? You said I walked by something. Hang on a second. Oh, yeah. So I was looking, this absolutely has spruce in it. But I was looking for spruce planks. I thought I had spruce planks someplace. That's all. All right, so we need some cobblestone. Cobblestone. We need some redstone and some iron. We need to make 4 pistons. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 more. All right, so we need to make pistons. Times 4. And then we need to make this. All right, here it goes. Okay. Oh, I can even set it up so that I will... Okay. Do a void upgrade to get rid of blackstone pebbles. Allow that one. Is that doing a thing? I don't think that's doing anything. I don't think this is working. What have I done wrong? I'm also not automating crushed blackstone right now. Again, this is only gravel. This isn't working. What have I done wrong? Is there a thing for sophisticated storage? Oh, you know what? That is a possibility. Hold on. So you just mentioned something that maybe is a thing. So let's do that. Nope, it's not that. Most of the mystical... Yeah, we talked about that last week. May be able to set a tag or chunk in the advanced version. But shouldn't this just work? I feel like... Is the filter set correct? That's a great question. That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know I want iron. Okay. Well, so, okay. All right, hang on. I don't know what you... So, is the filter set correctly? Yes, that should allow iron ore chunks. Only works with other upgrades or automations. Works in GUI as well. I don't know what that means. Compact anything. Compact only uncraftables. I'm so confused right now. While in GUI set. I don't know what that means. Sort by name. Off. On. I might be doing what I was going to do in the first place. Try sorting the chest. Okay. Chest sorted. Didn't help. All right. I'm not ready to give up on that yet. Activate input. It's stressy. Ouch. Why are we saying ouch? Activate input. I don't know what that means. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, that does hurt. Oh, buddy. Oh, 220 hurts, man. Turn on the machine feeding the chest. It is on. It is on. It just doesn't have any inputs in it right now. Hold on. Let's see here. Why doesn't it have any input? Why is there no... Hold on a second. What is going on here? I gotta look at how I ran this. Everything said it was off? Oh, dude. Okay, wait a minute. That's coming... Where is that coming from? What have I done here? Oh, is that? Hold on a second. I can't tell if that's pulling out of there or not. Where's my pipe wrench? There it is. There we go. I bet it's working now. Yeah, there it goes. Let's see. One of infusion pylon, flight potions to add filter to be able to fly. You mean, hold on, wait, you mean this thing? And I can get blaze rods over here. Hey, it's working now. So this will only... This is only going to craft things that get put back in the chest. And no, it won't even do that. Oh, that's because I haven't... Yeah. Nice. Nice. All right, what else do I need to compact here? Gold. Gold would be a good one. Copper. You'll never take me alive, copper. Let's see. Coal is a 3x3. Lead. Nickel. Sure. Osmium. Why not? That's so much nicer. The nether is empty because of bastions and fortresses. Yes. Yes, I do remember that from other playthroughs of other mod packs that are similar to this one. It's nighttime. Should sleep. Estrissy, man, I hope you're okay. Pay attention to that. Electrical shocks are no freaking fun. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, let's see. Silver ore, tin ore, uranium ore, zinc ore. I only have room for 2 more. Can I put more than one of these in here? So that I can do more with this? $220 is no joke, that's for sure. I'm with you, Diamond. Let's do some science. Okay, so the only thing I've got left... The only thing I've got left is that I don't have a filter for is zinc. So let's make another filter. We need to make... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I should have plenty of everything, I think. Stream elements is slow. We had that topic earlier. Oh. No, it's on a timer. I need one more of these. Need one more of those. I think it'll work. So that one's full. This one, this one. I think it worked. So now we have all of the ores. We have all of the ores. Zinc, tin. Yeah. Lady Cat, now I'm homesick thinking about that food. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. So now I think what I want to do. So how many different things uses? So you can make lapis blocks. You make lapis armor. Mm-hmm. Wait, where does the... Oh, probably just haven't got there yet. Can't you make a lapis block anymore? Did they just take that out of the game? Blue dye has a bunch of uses as well. Yeah. Time for Dracula Jr. to vanish. Well, I appreciate you being here, buddy. Thank you so much. You had great suggestions today. Oh, wait. Yeah, so that just turns into blue dye. I'm trying to figure out how I want to store lapis. Like, what are some uses for lapis blocks? Where are the lapis blocks at? Uses. It's used in extreme reactors. It's used in magnet cards. Steve's carts. It's used for entity detectors for draconic. So it wouldn't be, oh, it's used in, yeah, it's used here. That's, okay, so it wouldn't be a terrible idea to have lapis blocks. And to make those lapis blocks, we're going to use this thing here. Since you only have basically two states of lapis, either the lapis lazuli itself or the lapis block, we can go with this. So we need stone, we need a storage drawer, a functional storage drawer, which I think I've got some of those. I think I've got one or two of those someplace. Or maybe not. Here's one. Functional storage drawer. Yay! Let's make a compacting drawer, but only a single. Lamps up and you removed all the melted parts. Good. Here's the real questions, though. Here's the real question. Is Mrs. Estrisi happy with the new light? It is. I'm assuming it is your light. What am I looking for here? I need 1 piston and 1 piece of iron. So I need 1 of you. 2 of you. Polished stones? Really? Oh, yeah, it needs, okay. All right. You can be that way. That's fine. You can be that way. I'll let you. I will let you. How are we doing on power? I feel like we might be doing not so great on power. Yeah, that's got power. Ooh. Yeah, we're running low on power. That's okay. She doesn't like your brother. Oh boy. Okay. Stone. Stone. How many stone do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. All right. So there's that, and we'll put that over hither. Backpack. Backpack. So you owe her dinner now. Okay. I need to get the lapis before I set this up. Actually, no. I can just do this. I can just lock this. I do have the right tool for that, don't I? Did I lock any of these? I didn't lock any of these. Ooh, okay. Functional storage. I need the tool. Functional storage. Linking tool, configuration tool. Configuration tool. So that's paper, a drawer, 2 gold, and an emerald. 1, 2, 1. I didn't make that tool. I don't have the one for functional storage. I have the one for sophisticated storage. I have the one for pipes. I have the one for BBL routers, but I don't have the one for functional storage. Paper. I need 5 pieces of paper, and I need a storage drawer. That's just a chest surrounded by a plank. I got a chest here someplace too, don't I? Yeah, I got one right there. And then planks. Yep. Okay, we're good. So, chest. Oh, I had a chest. Great. Surrounded by planks. Did I check the chest next to the digital miner? Yeah, sure. Take a picture. I want to see it. And then linking tool, or configuration tool, yes. Hide show items. Swap mode to locking. Yes, please. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Lock these puppies up. There we go. Oh, I know you guys will never make me forget, never let me forget that. I know. I know. Sweet. Lapis, stored. Lapis, stored. What else is in here? Does this have... Yeah. I can make that. How fast do we want these items to transfer, boys? Did the link indicator... yes, if I'm holding the wrench now, I can see all the things. Which is kind of cool. Be back later. No, that's not what it stands for, Darth. All right, so we got amethyst shards. Those are here some. I've got a place for those, don't I? I thought I had a place for amethyst shards. Wait, why do I have amethyst shards in there? Why do I have amethyst shards? Yeah, we're gonna upgrade this. Item, yeah. So this will transport 64 items per operation. Yeah. Yep. All right. So we've got netherite scrap. That's over here. I should also have a piece of netherite. Where's my netherite scrap? I know it's here someplace. Only have 2 pieces of netherite scrap. Crap. I can do this one. So 4 gold, 4 emeralds, 1 diamond. 4 gold, 4 emerald, 1 diamond. We'll do the level 3 one. I don't have enough netherite. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. There, that's doing 16 at a time, right? 16 at a time? 32 at a time. Okay. This one does 16 at a time. Or does it do 8? 8 items. 32 items. 64 items. Okay. All right, so that will get rid of all of the lapis. I guess we need a place to put coal and flint. I have places to put coal and flint. Well, I had places. Is there a reason to... Okay, we do have amethyst shards there. Is there a reason to do this for coal? What can coal blocks be used for? Diddly-dee. Tablet of Moonfall. see myself crafting one of those.
Warning,
Oh.
ads inbound. Warning, ads inbound.
Man, I wish I could figure out why I'm not getting any sound feedback on this stuff, but it's not coming through. I know why you're not a pro. That's true. Some things hurt though, Istressy. That hurts a little. Mycelial generator, maybe. Craft charging station from charging gadgets, maybe. Yeah, I suppose. So give me 1, 2 of those. Give me one of those. See. Need more cobble. And I also need another one of these. Make another one of these. What am I missing? Oh, more stone. More stone. Picture on Discord. I shall look. Need one of these. Sweet. All right, I got to see this picture. See, this is... Yeah. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know much about electricity, I'm going to give you a little learning lesson here, right? We're going to talk like this. Hold on. Let's do this. For those of you that don't understand the mysticality of electricity, every piece of electrical equipment is built by the manufacturer a special way. When they make the pieces, there's a special process that they use to put magic smoke inside of the electrical component. And the idea is that that's what makes the magic pixies inside of the electrical system do their thing. If you let the magic smoke out, then the electrical item won't work anymore. It doesn't matter if it's a light bulb or a motor or refrigerator. Doesn't matter what it is. If you let the magic smoke out, and you'll know when the magic smoke comes out because you'll see it. When you let the magic smoke out, that's when electrical stuff stops working. You're welcome. We work with half the voltage, so so we're used to bigger wires. Yes. Simplistically said, yes. I would agree with that. All right. So, wow. That was fast. Filled right up. Need more power to hurt a Viking. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's why you use bigger voltage? Sure. Okay. What can I do with flint? Do I just want to store flint? I think I just want to store flint in its. Hey, there's a guy back there. Let's go get some emeralds. There's a guy back there. What do you got? Bucket of tropical fish, sand, zombie heads. Do I need zombie heads for anything? Never know. How many zombie heads did I get? 5. That's helpful. I don't think I need... Do I have propagule? I don't know if I have propagule. We'll get some. Okay. Mob heads are used in occultism stuff? Okay, well, we have some mob heads now then. So that's good. That is very good. That is very good. That is very good. When you fall asleep tonight, you're a little extra grilled? Yeah. 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 Propagule. We have got way too much garbage just everywhere. We got to sort this out, y'all. Tin ingots, copper. We need a couple of compacting drawers. Yeah, we need compacting drawers for copper. We need copper and, well, honestly, we need all of these. Copper, tin, draconium, steel, nickel. Sheesh. Redstone. How did I get redstone? Can I grow redstone? Redstone dust. Redstone dust. I can get redstone from sieving sand. Having bluestone and red paint. Yep. Why do I have a brick? Why do I have a brick? Why do I have a lot of things that I have? Paper. Seeds. Okay, this is annoying. The fact that these have different stats making them non-stackable is extremely annoying. It's annoying. How's the end game farm doing? You know, I haven't been back there very much lately. You know what we should do? We should work on that. I did expand a little bit. I'm working on expansion here. There are some guys back here. That's good. Wish I could hear some things right now. That'd be great. Yeah, I wish I could hear some things. That'd be great. I know that sound is getting from here to the streaming PC. I don't know why the sound is not coming. It's got to have something to do with OBS. It's got to have something to do with OBS and the feedback, not feedback loop, but monitor loop that it is supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know. What else? Yes, I have tried turning it off and on. I actually restarted. Sigwin, hi. Redstone, red sand or dust? Yes. Thank you. Am I making... I don't know what I was doing. I don't have a lot of dust right now because I've been building up my clay supply. So I've been taking dust and putting it into this water bucket over here. That doesn't seem to be working either. That seems to be fine. Distribution round robin. Yeah, that seems to be working. Oh, I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. We're using too much power. We're using too much power. We don't have enough stone. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take and get rid of this. That. 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 We're going to get... We're going to take this stone. Yep, we're going to take this stone. I don't need these in my inventory right now. I don't need those in my inventory right now. Let's see, let's grab one of these and one of these. I'm gonna grab this. And this is going to need a item upgrade. Actually, I probably should get a bigger item upgrade than that, shouldn't I? Yep, I should. I should. We do need more power. That's true. Not you. Yeah, that's, you know what? That's true. We're not using too much power. We're making too little. That's a good point. Need one of those. I think this is the right one.
RB.
Yeah, that's the
Chat's
right one.
talking to you.
Read chat. Do the chickens have names yet? No. The chickens do not have names yet. We need to make more power. We need to make more power. Because also... Hang on here. Bob and Ted. Where's my pipes wrench? There it is. Okay, so that should be sending cobblestone over here now. So this should be filling up with stone. Yes. Oh, this needs to be set to... We need this upgrade, and it needs to be set to round robin. Yes. There. Cool. That's working. Now... Okay. No, I can't hear the alerts either. The OBS. So the way that this has to work in Windows is the sound alerts. The sound alerts go into OBS, but then I have. Hang on. Maybe I can show you. Desktop. Desktop. I do have a capture card, yes. I do have a capture card. Okay, so here's what we've got. You guys can see this now. So you guys can obviously hear microphone, right? If I do something in game, yep, if I do something in game, let me find something that'll make noise. Oh, that's not working. Hang on a second. Oh, this is the wrong audio. Yeah, this is the wrong audio. That's why. We want to add a... Well, hold on a second. Let me find out which one it is. Hang on. I'll be right back. Stream game. HDMI capture. Yeah, okay. So now if I go back over here to desktop, we all know that sound issues are only for Linux computers. Yeah. So I need to add video capture. It's the HDMI capture. Okay. That's not what I want it to be. Hang on. We'll just make this super tiny. So that's the game right over there, right? Yeah, that's the game. Now, so now if I do something in game, you guys can hear it, right? I can get rid of this one. This one doesn't do us any good. Yes. What do you mean? Okay. Are you serious? Is there no sound? Are you serious? Don't be a troll. Because I can see it going to you. But yeah, so you guys can hear that. I can't hear it. Also, somebody play a stream alert, you know, like a read chat or ads inbound or something like that, right? Yeah, you guys can hear that, right?
Warning,
I can't
ads
hear it.
inbound.
I should be able to hear it, but I can't hear it.
Ads inbound.
So the way that that's set up is in any of these, in like sound alerts, if I go to advanced properties, I have it set for monitor and output, meaning that you hear it and it's also supposed to come through on my headphones. And it worked up until last week. So I don't know what's going on with that. There's probably something in the Windows. Yeah, there was a Windows update, and so my sound is jacked. My sound is jacked. And I don't know why. And it's got to have something. So go to the Windows 11 sound mixer. Yep. Okay. All right, hang on. Go to the sound mixer. Okay. OBS. Output device default. I want that to go here. Okay. Nope, didn't fix it. Yeah. Nope, still don't hear it.
Warning, ads inbound. Warning, ads
I mean,
inbound.
it's fine. I'll figure it out, but yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, that's where we are. Last Windows update removed all. See, Windows need. Okay. Microsoft. Are you listening? You're probably not listening. Microsoft, are you listening? Quit fucking around with my shit. This is a licensed copy of Windows. Stop messing with my stuff. I have it set. It's my computer. It's not yours. It's my computer. I'm going to go on a freaking rant here for a second. This is my computer, not yours. If I consider. Damn you, Anvil. Damn you, Diamond. This is my computer. It may be your operating system. You may be allowing me to use it through licensing fees, etc. But it's my computer. I have my sound set up the way that I fucking want it. Leave it alone. Stop messing with my stuff. I shouldn't have to worry about what I'm going to have to fix every time there's an update. I shouldn't have to worry about that. But here we are. What the poop? I'm tired of this. Just don't read the new rules on Windows. Is there new rules on Windows? And you're right, Istrisi. Even Linux is not immune to this. You said you lost 2 of your 3 screens. Like I understand that, but here's the difference. Poop on a clown. Here's the difference. If something happens on Linux, the Linux community will mention it and people will fix it. I'm sure Microsoft is listening to this conversation. Have you checked the TOS lately? No. No, I have not. They can lock your hardware if you use Windows wrong, just not in EU. Wow. Not a clown. Look. If Yes, your hardware is yours. This whole mindset that companies have that, well, we made it, so it belongs to us. No, I bought it. I paid you money for it. You have transferred ownership to me. This is mine. After I pay for it, it no longer belongs to you. Mac users have been saying for decades that their stuff just works even if it doesn't. It's a fair point. It's a fair point. Oh, I do have good news. I do have good news. Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you something. Remember how I was trying to get my trying to update my SSD? Check this out. Check this out. Look at that. Looky there, boys and girls. I have a 2 terabyte SSD on my laptop. I finally got it to work. I had to buy a program to get it to work. Yes. Well, yes, because it's Windows, so it's NTFS. I just cloned it. I just cloned it to a bigger drive. So it was a... Just look at the size of that homework folder. What? Yeah. Anyway. So I got my drive updated. I did that Thursday. Just upgraded the SSD on your PC too? Good. Oh, it's raining. Why is it raining? At least I can't hear it. Oh, hold. No, that's not right. That's not it. We are out of power. We're going to need another... We need another magmatic generator? I think we need it. No, we need more lava. That's what we need. We need more power. I need more power. What are we going to do for more power? I am going to I need to upgrade. I need to upgrade our Plex server. Am I using super heating coils? No. Why not? Because I didn't know about them, or I didn't remember about them. Liquid heating coils, high-powered heating coils. This one? Copper, steel casing. I think I can make one of these. I think I can make one of those, because I'm pretty sure that we got something like that for a... Yeah, steel casings. Yeah. So copper and redstone. How much copper? 4. And redstone. We need some more redstone. Where's my spell book? Why is that spell not working? It is working. Oops. Didn't want to do that. It's not working. Screw it. It's not worth it. Besides that, I don't want that one anyway. I need to... Too close, try shift click? Okay. Oh, there it goes. I see. Is that how those work? Yes, that is how they work. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about. So let's see. 2 times to 4 times. Yeah, 60 times compared to 2 times. Nice. Yeah, that's nice. That's fantastic. So this should be swimming in power now, yeah? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She's swimming in power now, boys. Just keep swimming. Yeah. I think we're okay now. I can make it stop raining now. Almost. I can almost make it stop raining. Come on, hurry up. What do we need to do next? Ooh, lady cat. Homemade peach cobbler, yes. I missed that over there. All right. What's next? What is my internet speed? What is my internet right now? Oh, that's the wrong My internet right now. Now, this isn't a good example because this is a wired connection through a 100 megabit switch. Well, so right now 90 down, 5 up on the streaming PC. 90 down and 5 up on the streaming PC. Lowest internet you can buy where yeah, I know. But now my Wi-Fi, if I had this on Wi-Fi, it would be significantly better. It would be almost 300 down, but still only 5 or 10 up. Our internet isn't terrible, but it's not great. It's not great. It works for us. It works for us. I wish it was better. But I can't even get fiber where I live. They don't have it. It's not available. So, anyway. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Having lava left over. That's what I'm talking about. Think on how many miles that need to be laid in servers for. Oh yeah. Well, they've been pulling the fiber cables. Like I'm about a quarter of a mile off of the main highway. So come out the main highway, take a turn, go down a little. Well, you know what? It's probably I'm probably more like 3/4 of a mile. As the crow flies, I'm about a quarter of a mile off the main highway. But to get to my house, it's probably more like 3/4 of a mile because you got to come down and then you got to come into the subdivision and all that. Wow. Until about a year ago, you were at 20 down, 1 up for $80 a month. I'm at 300 down. I'm at 300 down, 10 up for about that price, for about $80 or $85 a month. 2024, 2025, 90% Danish household had access to fiber internet. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So they've laid the cables. They've buried the cables along the main highway. But it's still not available here at the house. When it is, we're gonna get it, because this is like there's 6 million people in Denmark. That's the population of Atlanta, you know. Yeah, I get it. Well, I don't know that Atlanta. What is the population of Atlanta right now? What is the population of Atlanta? the population of Metro Atlanta, so that includes me, is 6.4 million as of 2024. So yeah. Summer Cottage has fiber. So oh wow. So your cottage in rural Canada, in the Canadian tundra, has fiber internet, but you won't get fiber to your house for another 4 or 5 years. Yeah. I'm not surprised. What do I need to do now? I feel like we might be done here today. Like, we've done so many things. Hydrate, we do need to hydrate. Oh my god, there's a whole list of things over there. Holy crap. I don't get the dingy dings. Dang it. Okay, hydration. Here we go. I gotta figure out why I'm not getting sounds out of OBS. Ooh, okay, so hydration, check. Stretch. We shall stretch. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, I can tell already. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Complete posture check. 27 times. Posture's good. So, posture check. Stretch, we're good. Hydrate, we're good. Posture check, we're good. Yay. We're caught up on all that stuff. Man, I wish I could hear those alerts when they go off. Dag flabbit. Also, it would be nice if it popped up on the screen. Okay. Canada's... I can't hear it.
Warning, ads inbound. Warning, ads inbound.
I have better internet than most common folks in the UK. Is that true? Is that true? Wow. That's interesting. All right, so we've got some compacting. How's this chest looking? What all is in here that we need to make go someplace else? What is this? Kivy. I have... No, I don't have. They pulled 3 meter cable. Have problems with old stuff under the road. Need to remove it first. Okay. I mean, that's probably about where we're at too, you know, like there's a reason why it's taking us so long to upgrade our internet in places. And I understand, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like, give me my fiber internet right now. I'm not like, I'm not going to be like that. I get it. These things take time. But at the same time, $1,500 of old bones. Yeah, and that's the thing, Diamond. Like, same here. Our neighborhood is all underground utilities. Like, everything is underground until you get out to the main road where power is overhead. But even still, even out there, they're working on moving all of the power infrastructure below ground. Yeah, and I get that too, Estrissy. Like, if you get into some of these older countries, there's a lot of things that you've got to be careful of. And we'll have the same problem here. Our problem here, honestly, the problem where I am specifically, and maybe even up there where Diamond is that you're probably gonna have a lot of former native lands that probably have human remains down there, probably. And we're so far removed from that stuff that we probably don't know where all of it is. Probably. We dislocate. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. We dislocated those people so long ago that we have no idea where that stuff might be. We have no idea. Probably. Only have power cables in the air outside of towns now. I would love to have. I love the fact that my neighborhood has 0 power lines visible. I also love the fact that in my yard, the only utility marker that you can see is there is a. I think is it cable? I think there's a cable and a phone pedestal on the corner of my lot. Yeah, there's a cable and a phone pedestal on the corner of my lot. The closest transformer is 2 houses down. I'm very glad that I don't have a power transformer in my front yard. I'm very glad that I don't have that. But the closest phone, internet, cable is on the corner of my lot out there. All your towns are underground now. Cool. You have a couple pedestals across the street. Cool. I don't think I have a power one. Now I gotta look. I also have a water main shut off out by the curb, but that's underground. It's like the lid for it is flush with the ground, so you don't even see that most of the time. I need to start putting down grass seed very soon. I need to put down grass seed. We want to put down zoysia grass because it's hardy and it does well in the blowing up your last coal power plant. Cool. I'm a big fan of nuclear. I know that nuclear had its problems years ago, but done correctly, it is the best way to make power. You have to finish picking up the snow before you can put down grass. I don't have any snow down here anymore. Talking about nuclear power there. Yeah, honestly, I know that nuclear power scares people. Let's talk. Let's go to talking. I know that nuclear power scares folks, but I'm an electrician, right? That's what I've done. And I actually did so in order to get my degree when I finished my apprenticeship, I had to take several college courses. And one of those college courses was on business type communication, and we had to do we had to do a research project, and then we had to do a presentation on it. And mine was on nuclear power. And Diamond, you're right. It's not the final solution, but it's a good stepping stone. And the problem that the world had with nuclear power years ago was that anytime that there's a profit motive involved, you're going to cut corners. You're going to cut corners, and you're going to cut corners, and you're going to make things that have the potential of being unsafe. Nuclear power is as stable power, wind and solar as support. I'm not a fan. I'm not opposed to wind and solar, but at the same time, I'm also not completely convinced that wind and solar is the right way to go. Like, I don't know what we have a bad habit. We as a civilization have a bad habit Yes, you cannot take the SpaceX approach for rapid iteration when it comes to nuclear. No, you're right, Istrisi. Wind and solar can't stand alone. They're not efficient enough. But also, I have a problem with the waste that's created by wind and solar. Solar panels, they leach chemicals, right? And if you're not, rain's coming. Thunder rolled just outside. They leach chemicals, and you have to be careful about the land that you put. Not the new ones. Okay, I'm willing to give that the benefit of the doubt. The problem that I have is that we've taken up a lot of valuable farmland for these solar fields, and we may not be able to ever use. Now I'm talking with stuff that's already in. I'm not talking about new technology that might be better, but we've created fields of solar arrays that we may never be able to use for anything productive again, even after the solar technology comes out. Solar's not going to go on farmland. Okay, good. So wind and solar are a valuable part of the solution, just can't be the complete solution. Agreed, 100%. We also, and I'm gonna go along with Hank Green from the Vlog Brothers here. We need to get natural gas out of our house. We're bringing a noxious gas into our homes to heat and cook with. That's kind of stupid. That's dumb. That's really dumb. Just the other day here in Atlanta, there was a house that blew up because of a gas leak. Nowhere near me, but in Atlanta, there was a house that blew up because of a gas leak. They're like, we can't find the gas leak. I said, I'm yelling at the TV. Look in the hole. Look where the house used to be. That's probably where the gas leak was. Anyway, I love my natural gas heat. It's warm. It's economical. But at the same time, could be dangerous. Can't find the gas leak? Try with fire. Yeah, just walk around with a lit match. Ooh, I feel like I need to check something here real quick. Hang on a second, y'all. There seems to be a lot of weather out there right now. I don't care about temperature. I do care about radar. Oh, that's why. It's right over my head. Like literally right over my head right now. Oh, it's not quite over my head. It's coming. Careful. Yes, Diamond. Yes. I'm with you. I don't now. This is one subject that I don't know enough about. I I am I love the idea of solar. I love the idea of hydroelectric. I love the idea of solar, or not solar, wind. Um, but also like how is there a better way? We're smart people. We're dumb, but we're smart. We can figure this out. And if people would just get out of their own way, geothermal, yeah, like geothermal's another thing. Again, no one technology is the be all and end all. I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. The one size fits all mentality is truly one size fits none. Try the link, the man says. Open that link in Google Chrome. Yes, please. English. Yes, please. Solar power, wind power in the ocean. Doesn't have to be only one way. Exactly. And that's the trap that we fall into so often. We try to do things that are scalable, right? And we invest all of our time and all of our resources into perfecting this one thing, and we think it's going to work everywhere, and then it doesn't. That's a big windmill. That's a big windmill. That's one of the small ones. Okay. I stand corrected. Oh gosh, it's nighttime. I might die. Let's go back to the game. How many years did it take to build all of the gas stations? 130 or so. Like, you talking about the natural gas plants? Is that what you're talking about? Probably. Oh dear. Why is there fire over here? Why is there fire over here? Why is there fire over there? We should do something with this. We've got netherrack now. At sophisticated chests, we want to increase the capacity of this, and then we also want to Denmark plans to build a new national test center, 8 wind turbines measuring up to 450 meters. That's 11,500 feet tall. Be installed by 2027. That's ambitious. That's ambitious. 8 wind turbines that are 450 meters by 2027. That's ambitious. Now, when they say by 2027, are they saying early 2027, mid 2027, end 2027? Electric car debate, charging stations deploy. Yeah. $2027, they'll be standing and running. Okay. Yeah, like I'm seeing, even here around me, I'm seeing a lot of charging stations being put in. My problem with charging stations is sometimes where they put them. Like some of the locations that they're putting charging stations just don't make sense, you know? And maybe that's just my old time mentality kicking in where, you know, I'm used to a gas station being on the corner and I'm thinking that there should be a charging station on the corner, like you know, but maybe that's just not the right way to think about it. I don't know, really. This is the part where I'm probably going to die. The where is a time issue that'll sort itself out. Probably. Windmills only work when the wind blows. Solar only works when the sun is out. Yep. So you can't rely on them 100% of the time. Yeah, I want to do something with this. So we need to make a flux hammer. If I had a hammer. Can I use the flux hammer? Uses. I can use the flux hammer for netherrack, right? Yes. I can use lava generators only work where you have lava. That's true. That's true. All right, what does it take to make one of... No, not a flux sieve. A flux hammer. So we need a hammer, we need glass panes, we need a hopper, and we need 2 blocks of iron. Can handle that. Iceland. Yeah. And then glass panes. I think I have some glass panes over here. If not, I can make some. I do. Flux hammer, I need 5 of those. And I think I have, yep, I got one of those. And what else? I need a hammer. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. Okay. And then we need a flux sieve. So iron bars also. Oh crap! I was just looking at that, and okay. So yeah, 2 of those. What kind of power generation am I thinking of next? So I kind of let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. Power. Cool parts. Yeah, cool parts. Oh, we got stuff we can... Yeah. Nice. So... let's see. Power generation. Generators galore. We could go generators galore. that's a easy questable kind of a thing that we could do. Also, there's extreme reactors. I haven't done an extreme reactor in a while. Power. So if we go to basic power, let's see here. There's solar. We always do solar. No rainbow generator. I mean, if we did this, so you got generators galore, netherite, culinary. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 generators here. What is this? A whole stack in one generator. What's this? A 64x generator. I mean, we could do this quest line. Why don't we do, you know what? Yeah, we'll do this quest line. We'll do this quest line. We'll make an iron generator. Next week, we'll work on this, right? Next week, we'll work on this because it's almost time for us to end today anyway. So we're trying to make a flux sieve. I need to make another. I don't think I have any more of those. So that's just 2 sticks. Okay. I need 2 sticks. One more thing. What? Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll mark one of the recipes. I need some more wood. Wood. Dracula Jr. came back. Welcome back, buddy. What am I missing? Oh, I need one more. I need one more iron bar. Okay, we're gonna do. Let's see here. Quest book, iron generator. There we go. Okay. Imagine you could end today. Well, so tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow never comes. Anybody that says we'll put it off until tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, is never going to do it. Crypto issues. Oh, dear. Tomorrow never comes because when is tomorrow? We're going to get philosophical here for a second. When is tomorrow? Tomorrow is a construct of time created by man. Tomorrow, the day after today. But as soon as the day changes, tomorrow moves forward. When is tomorrow supposed to come? Tomorrow, the day begins at 12 midnight, 12 a.m. Oh dear, that's significant, Darth. Eek. That's significant. When midnight tonight, at midnight tonight, tomorrow in theory comes, except it doesn't, because as soon as it rolls over to midnight, it becomes today. So it's always today. Today is always the day. Today is always the day that we're in. So for the individual, tomorrow never comes. Now, if I say that I'm going to do it on Saturday, that's definitive. If I say that I'm going to do it on March the 31st, that's definitive. But if I say I'm going to do it tomorrow, I may never do it. We're not going to talk about time zones. Yeah, they're extremely divisive. Time zones are extremely divisive. Oh, I need to update Stream Elements too. Yep, I need to update Stream Elements. The Twitch rules are down below, but I need to update Stream Elements so that everybody sees them on a regular basis. But yeah, tomorrow never comes. We need another chest. We're going to do another thing like this. I don't know where I want to put this, though. By the way, we did this last week. Check this out. 22,000. Is this thing full? It's getting there. How are we doing on this? Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Stop saying. You better stop saying, see me tomorrow. See us tomorrow? Yeah. I need another. This chest, I think, is empty. Yeah, it's empty. We'll just use this one. Oof. Mother Nature is angry out there right now. She angry. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this there. How many days start with Tuesday with T? Today, tomorrow, Tuesday, Thursday. 4? Actually, if you want to take the literal interpretation, today, Tuesday, Thursday. Tomorrow is a day of the week that never comes. Yes. Let's see. Those have to go into the top. So I need a hopper. Flux hammer. Nope. Oh wait, that's exporters. I don't want exporters. Mother Nature is angry out there, you guys. Oh, I need more importers. Oh, I need more importers. I think we started to self-defense classes. Yeah. Turkey Day. I need another inventory. Actually, I should be able to, let's see. also need some iron. I know you guys are having trouble figuring out what I'm doing, aren't you? Remove all the local days? Sure. All right, I need more of those. Importers from BBL routers. What's that need? Needs logs, iron, and hoppers. You guys don't know what I've been doing for years? I mean, that's true. Importers. Iron, iron, iron. That's probably enough. I don't know. It is coming down outside, you guys. It's pouring down rain right now. Oof. It is coming down. Oof. The sky is absolutely falling. Ooh, power just flickered. Power just flickered. If you guys lose me... If you guys lose me, just know that I love you. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. If you guys lose me, you'll get off my lawn? Okay. Fair. Importer, BBL routers. I need 2 more. Oh, you can only make 1 of these? Wow, that's kind of expensive. Yo. That's kind of expensive. Oof. Man. Thor is angry. Thor is angry today, y'all. I need a little bit more. Need a little bit more iron. All right, let's see. We'll put 1 there, and we'll put 1... I think I can link all 3 of these at the same time. I think. Let's see. Oh, no. Crap. I don't want to do that. Dang it. I don't want to do that. Those need power. So we're going to put those over here. Woo. Still scared of the balloon on a stick? Yes. Oh, you didn't go. Okay, fine. Okay, there's that. Now I need to get the other one. That one. Woo, woo, woo. Good times, buddies. Good times. Where is my... Where are they at? There it is. Exporter. Oh, yeah, it's... Yeah, okay. We need a card here, don't we? Is that working? I don't know if it's working or not. Nope. Is there... Wait, is there... Oh, okay. Okay. Does this not work with... This may not work with this. Let me just do this. It may not work with a hopper. Add an importer. There it goes. Bet it's working now. Yeah, it's working now. It very well could. It very well could. That's working. Mesh required. We need meshes. We need meshes. Do I have any meshes? Let's see, mesh. All right, what mesh do I have? I've got a flint mesh there. Oh my gosh, it's dark. Why is it's why it's called hand tools? I'm not building my bench out of hand tools. There is some hand tool stuff that I could do. What am I looking at for? Okay, meshes. I have 4 flint meshes. We'll just have to upgrade those. Give me one of those. All right, so flint mesh goes to iron. Iron goes to gold. Gold goes to diamond. Okay. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Oh well. All right. So that goes to that. That goes to that. And that goes to that. All right. We'll go put this in here. And I think that's going to do it. Okay. We getting stuff? Yeah, we're getting stuff. Woohoo! Okay, folks, I think that's going to do it for today. I gotta check some stuff, do some things. So, yeah. What did we do today that's worthy of a screenshot? We need something that's worthy of a screenshot. What did we do today that's worthy of a screenshot? Probably not much. Build an arc. I'll figure it out. If you lose power, there's no light. You can just work really fast in the lightning flash. Yeah, true. Good day to take Mrs. RB out for some of them stewed tomatoes. They don't have them on Saturday. It's only on Thursday. Anyway. I think that's going to do it. So thank you all very much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it very, very much. I forgot something, by the way. Earlier today, I'm not sure why he wasn't following before, but Darth E-Curb followed me again. So thanks, Darth. Anyway, thank you all so much. Hope you appreciate. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I surely do appreciate all of you hanging out with me today. If you like the stream, you know what to do. Hit the follow button. Get notified every time we go live, which is every Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, right here on Twitch and YouTube. If you really love the stream and want to help support the stream in another way, then obviously you can become a subscriber. Paid Twitch subscriber, join on YouTube, hit up our Patreon. All of the links for that is down in the doobly-doob down below. Love you all to pieces. We'll come back. We'll do this again next Saturday. You are all invited. But until then, get off my lawn, because if you don't, you're going to get struck by lightning. For some reason, it said you weren't a follower. Well, you are now. But yeah, get off my lawn. Go find someplace out of the lightning. We'll see you next week, buddy. Everybody. Love you to pieces. Take care. Goodbye. Stream end.